Hi, my name is Ariel Ceylan. I'm the author of the Tales of With It, The Assignment, and the Power of a Vision. And this is my first video, so I apologize for any awkwardness, not just the low res. But what I wanted to talk about is about writing, which is what I do best. And I wanted to start off my videos with my favorite character in the entire writing field, which is the antagonist. The antagonist, the bad guy, the evildoer, the whatever you want to call him or her. The reason why I want to talk about characters mainly, firstly, is because when it comes to your story, it's the characters who drive it through as opposed to your plot. So I wanted to come up with like a list of ideas / questions that that I think people should keep in mind when writing about their antagonist. So number one is to identify who your antagonist is. So pretty much that's like coming up with a trivia like your favorite color, favorite foods, drinks, likes, dislikes, favorite color. And what I like to do in that is after you've compiled all that information is to have a raise the stakes section. So it's pretty much based on what you've already depicted about your character. What do you think will happen? What potential issue or problem do you think might arise? And try to include that in your writing somewhere. Now, you don't need to answer those questions right away because I find that as you're writing, that the story changes and what's going to happen will change. So the character might not behave the way that you think it will when you're developing them, opposed to whenever they get to that particular problem in their life story. The second thing that I want to talk about / think about is why is the antagonist antagonizing the protag? Like, was the protag actually like a bully in like middle school and like drive the now antagonist like to such depths that that person would now do whatever it takes to get revenge? So it's like pretty much anything you can come up with as reasoning for why the antagonist is doing whatever she or he is doing. That logic does not need to be sound. It does not need to be right. What it needs to be is logical. The third thing that I want to talk about is about giving the antagonist a weakness. No one wants to hear or read about this godly antagonist who's like Superman but evil but without kryptonite as the weakness and just like amazing. Like, no, that's like not believable. It's like, really, it's like, why are you writing? Like, no, don't do that. So you need to give him like a weakness, like, I don't know, say like an addiction or fear or something that, that your antagonist likes a little bit too much. Fourth thing to talk about or think about is about giving your antagonist a soft spot. Like, does your antagonist have a really soft spot for fluffy bunnies or puppies or anything you can really think of, as long as you can give like a life history reasoning kind of thing? It's all about reasoning when it comes to the antagonist. The antagonist doesn't function on is this morally virtuous as opposed to what kind of like happened in their life and does it make enough sense that that person can come up with a justification for what they're doing. It's all about justification. It's not about I'm going to be this good person because I'm supposed to be good. It's supposed to be like I'm doing this because I can or because you hurt me. So I will do whatever it takes to hurt you back. Another idea to think about is redemption. So pretty much, can the bad guy actually turn over a new leaf and actually be like amazing good person? It's really up to your protag to give your antag that opportunity, and then of course it will be in the antag's boat on their court to make a decision about that or not. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is about, this is like, you don't have to put this in, but I just thought it'd be like really cool to add in for your antagonist, is to let the tables turn. Because no person can be evil and just be evil all the time, and no person can be good and just be good all the time. Sometimes the good guys do bad things, and sometimes the bad guys do good things. So sometimes I think it would be really awesome if you're, as an author and as a writer, to not be afraid to let the tables turn, to let the roles cross, right? So, my name is Ariel Ceylan. These are just some ideas and tricks and tips that I have about writing about the antagonist. My books are The Tales of With It, The Assignment, and The Power of a Vision. So check me out. I'm pretty much like everywhere, like not mainstream. I'm getting there though. So as my final quote that I like to say is keep positive and keep on writing. I'm Ariel Ceylan, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.